So we've got an awesome magnolia tree standing behind me. It's kind of the center point of our garden here. It's one of the reasons why we chose this property. It's one of the cool pieces of it, other than the beautiful oaks. But over the years of living here, we've noticed that this tree does not fully leaf out. If you really look behind me, you can see that there's a lot of branches coming off that are completely defoliated. And then there's sections that do have leaves. There's a lot of reasons why parts of a magnolia might be flushed out with growth and even blooming. Our tree is currently setting on some blooms, about to put on some beautiful flowers, but we pan over and we have nothing. And this goes up almost all the way to the side of the tree and up at the very top. It's pretty bare. So what might cause that? One of the biggest reasons why we face problems with magnolias in our area is due to drought. We've gone through a couple drought seasons here, and magnolias are pretty susceptible to drought. They like a consistent amount of moisture. At the same time, they can also be subject to too much moisture. You can get root rot or root circling, and the tree can kind of choke itself out. This tree, we've actually noticed that it's growing sometimes mushrooms from the bottom, and we're getting small holes, which is also a sign of borers. Another reason we could be experiencing some of these problems could be due to the construction that happened on this property. At one point before we had this garden, we just had bare ground, and there was a lot of construction here as this house was remodeled. There was lots of equipment that was being brought in and out, and we could have had a lot of severe compaction on top of the roots. They also brought in dirt and re-leveled this area, and covering the roots can also lead to issues if it's done too much at one time. Other less severe reasons why the tree might not be completely flushed out with leaves could be due to a severe cold snap in the winter months that damage buds. It could also just have to do with age of the tree. We don't know how old this tree is. As a tree ages, it's not uncommon to have some dieback or defoliation, but unfortunately for us, this tree has got to go. It's beginning to deteriorate at the base, which makes it a hazard, but we're going to put something new and exciting here in the garden. We're not exactly sure what yet, but figured this would be a good time to talk about a common problem that we sometimes see with magnolias in our area, especially after drought and winter months.